Today, I'll be using the rattiest, most annoying vehicles from every section in War Tycoon. Most of these aren't bad, they're just annoying vehicles that I really don't like to deal with when I'm playing War Tycoon. To start off with helicopters, I'm going to be putting the A129 Mangusta because I have not liked this helicopter for a really long time. It's good, but it's just annoying. There is an Independence over there which I can't do anything about, so what I'm going to do is just flare and then go as far away as I can. Okay, I think some of it can still reach me. Those missiles... Actually, no. Those missiles did not reach me, so I'm safe for now. I just have to find someone else that's in the server that's not a Independence, because there's no way I'm going to be killing an Independence with this Mangusta. Hold on, that's an F-15. I could try killing that, because the main cannon is pretty good, and if it ever comes at me, I could just use the fire and forgets. Also, that's what I don't like about fire and forget. It locked on, and then it locked off, and then I just don't know what happened. Never mind, I'll actually go for that Eurocopter, which, never mind again, because it jumped. Back to that F-15, the fire and forget is still being useless, so I guess I'm just going to have to rely on my main cannon for this one. Hold on. I actually did land enough shots, so that got me the kill for the rattiest helicopter in this game, which is the Mangusta. Some could argue that the rattiest is the Super Hind because of its bombs, but the thing is, the Super Hind is such a big target that you should not have a problem shooting it out of the air with something like a KA-52 or a Little Bird. Looking at the leaderboard, just look how boring the server is. 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, just so empty. Anyways, moving on to ships, the most annoying rattiest ship definitely has to be the Project 1124. As time went on, I started liking this boat a little more, but when it first came out, this was my most hated boat in this whole game. I could not stand it. If I saw it, I would just get so annoyed. Like, this used to be my most hated vehicle in the whole game, but things have changed. And now I still think it's annoying, but not as annoying as it used to be. The main reason why I used to think this was the worst vehicle in the game was it could destroy almost anything in seconds. Planes, helicopters, hovercrafts, even some boats. So for a boat like this destroying anything in seconds, that was kind of annoying. Like, look at the base shield getting shredded right now by that boat. That's some sort of plane in the distance. I think that's a P-51, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, that's definitely a P-51. So if it comes closer to me, I could try killing it. These anti-air guns are really powerful, and then I could just finish it off. Never mind, they crashed. Using my missiles, I could try and kill that helicopter that just landed over there. I actually don't know if it just landed or if it's just trying to take off. Because, hold on, I actually see someone over there. How do I get a rocket there? Because that building's blocking it, so I can't just, like, shoot there, can I? No? Hold on, over here? Yes? Yes, there we go. And why do I feel like that just one-shot it? But anyways, that's the kill with the PR-1124. Well, the person just spawned a Douglas, so this could be an interesting fight. Hold on. That wasn't, because I got help from that F-35. But I mean, that does show you just how fast that this boat shreds everything. Next, for tanks, the rattiest and most annoying does have to be the automatic. I get that it takes skill and you kind of have to land your shots, but it shreds like everything, so if you get killed by it, it does get kind of annoying. As I was driving, I saw this person just randomly with an RPG, so I just blew them up. Okay, they were a 1 rebirth, so I just won't count this one and I'll go and actually get a kill. That's an F-14 there. So if I could just shoot the place where the person's sitting, well, I guess not. I'll just have to do this. And see, that's what I mean by it shreds it in seconds. All I had to do was aim slightly and it already destroyed it. That just makes it really annoying, especially to fight. That makes it really annoying, especially when you're the one who gets killed by it. Also, there seems to be some sort of prop plane over here, which I just know this is going to get shredded in seconds too. Hold on. Hold on. Yup, there we go. Same thing happened with that plane. Just got shredded in seconds. For hovercrafts, I think you know which one I'm gonna say, and that's gonna be the HACV Overlord. That's because this is basically a automatic that can go more places and way faster. If I can just land my shots on that F-14, I'm gonna shred it in seconds too. Let's see. Yup, there we go. It was a lot slower than the automatic, and this doesn't have the highlighting thing. It doesn't have the radar, but still, it shredded it pretty fast. It also has AI turrets, and then it also has APS. So this is just a more annoying automatic. Little bit less powerful cannon, but still way more annoying. There's that P-51 again, and actually never mind, it crashed. At least I think it did. I did see it going down into that mountain. So, let's see. Hold on, someone is getting a Lakota. Killed that, but I'm not sure where that P-51 went. They could have just crashed and... Never mind, there they are. They actually did not crash. For some reason, I'm doing 11 damage to that P-51. I still killed it, but I was doing 11 damage. That's not a lot at all. That's a Dark Star over there, which I also just obliterated in seconds. I know I've gotten a lot of kills so far, but the automatic is just a vehicle that I don't use a lot, so that's why I just wanted to get some kills with it. For planes, I definitely have to choose the B-1B Lancer. That is only because if you're raiding someone and you see one of these, it will spam all of its cluster bombs and all of its 16 regular bombs, and it will end up killing you and whoever you're raiding. So that just makes it extremely annoying. The only problem is, I didn't see anyone raiding anyone in the server, so I don't know if there's going to be any people that I could actually kill. Hold on, I just saw a Lakota being spawned. I don't know if anyone's in it, but I could just test and see. Let's see. Is that enough? So, the Lakota definitely exploded, but I don't think anyone was in there. I actually did see some random ground vehicles, so I'm just gonna spam all this. It would have helped if I knew that it was on fire. That's a Moz over there, which I don't know if it's the one that killed the vehicle that I used, but it definitely could be a person that I kill. Well, I see someone on the ground at golf. Well, I actually don't know if that's a person, so I'm just gonna test it out. Let's see, is it? Okay, that was definitely not a person then. Hold on, that was. There's a person at golf, definitely. I just probably missed my bombs. Okay, there we go. I killed someone, but they're a 2 rebirth. So I'll still keep searching and try and find a person with at least some rebirths to kill. Okay, I don't know if it's the server or something, but not many people are on ground or raiding anyone or in ground vehicles or anything like that, so it's really hard to get a kill. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching, have a good day, and bye.